I want to clear up a misconception I think a lot of people have about certain minorities, man. And what I mean here is like, for some reason, a lot of us black folks think that, you know, everybody who's a minority is our friend, man. And I was once guilty of this as well, man. I thought, you know, like Asians, Hispanics, Indians, Filipino people, you know, some African people and people from other countries, like, I automatically thought that just because they were minorities, they were our friends, man. But I'm here to tell you that is far from the truth, man. Far from the truth. I mean, some of the most racist people I have met were Hispanic and Asian, or even some Filipinos, man. And it's like there are many Hispanic families who would rather kill themselves than have a black person in their family, man. And the same with Asians, you know. It's like I've met very few Asians who were open to having black people in their family or having their kids interracially date, man. And it's like to anybody out there who feels like any minority is your friend, it's like you're living in a different planet, man. It's like I live in the real world, man. Maybe that's my problem, man. Maybe that's my problem. But, you know, I live in the real world and I know how people are, man. I've been around enough people and I hear what a lot of people say, man. I've heard Hispanic people come straight out and say they don't like black people. And that's just me saying it nice. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this isn't just a white problem, man. This isn't just a problem. This isn't only saying white people are racist, because that's the misconception. When you hear racism, you automatically think white on black, man. But I'm here to tell you that there are as many Hispanic, Asian, Filipino, what have you, minorities who have the same views against black people that white people do, man. And this is why I said in another video that I am not going to date white females anymore, and it has absolutely nothing to do with not being attracted to white females. But it's a common theme. It's happened so much, man. Every single white female I've dated, there's been some damn Klansmen-like people in her family and shit, man, who are just not down with you at all. You know, and it's like, why do black men or black women want to put themselves through that shit, man? It's like we've been through too much shit in history and we still go through too much shit to this day. Why the fuck do you not want to be in a relationship where the family accepts you, man? I don't get that shit, man. Every single relationship I've been in where that's been the case, I terminated that relationship, man. Because I'm not going to be in a relationship with some woman whose family looks at me like I'm beneath them and shit. Like I'm a scum, man. Fuck that, man. I will not do that to myself, or I will not put my kids through that shit, man. I don't see why people actually are that selfish to put their kids through that shit, man. I will never be in a relationship with a Caucasian female again. And that's because of all the bullshit I've been through, man. My kids are going to have grandparents, man. My kids are going to have grandparents that actually love them and look at them like they're human beings and shit, man. I know you can't hide your kids from racism, but goddamn, man. Is it supposed to be at home? Are your kids supposed to have racism at home? Is the pussy really that good where you can't even think about your kids and shit, man? You can't even see how you're being treated? You can't even see the people around you, what they really think of you? I'm sorry, but there is no pussy that good where I'm gonna put my manhood aside and dehumanize myself, man. You know, we already go through enough of that in society. It's like, I'm not gonna have that at my house, man. That is not gonna happen. You know, and I was fortunate enough to have grandparents who loved me, but that's not the case a lot of times, man. That's not the case a lot of times, especially for biracials. That's not the case a lot of times. But I'm putting this out there to all the black males or black women who are dating interracially and who have to put up with some racist bullshit from the family, from their in-laws and shit. Well, it's like, why would you want to put yourself through that? Do you really think of yourself as that less of a human being, that you don't deserve to be treated like a civilized person? I mean, seriously, I just don't get it, man. It just doesn't make any sense to me, and it makes me so angry. It makes me so angry, man. I mean, why would you want to sneak around and shit? Sneak around because you know the family don't want your ass in the house, man. You wonder why the family doesn't want you over to dinner, man, or why they don't want you over for holidays and all that. Fuck that. Fuck that shit, man.